The reason we're here today is because the decision at the conference was that your unborn child is to be placed on the child protection register when he or she's born. At that conference there was what we term as a child protection plan was drawn up. Have you had copies of those at all?
Yes, yeah.
You have? Well,
we've had some of us.
Let me just make sure then, because I took them off. I haven't been...
Yeah, we haven't got that.
You've got this. Yeah. You've got a copy as well. As you see, and as you know, it's our intention as a local authority that when your baby's born, we go into court on that same day and we ask the court for an interim care order.
Right.
Because we would wish to place your baby with foster carers, and we would wish to be accessing all the assessments that have taken place previously in courts and the directions in courts to understand those, to look at those, to make long-term decisions as to where the plans for the future for your unborn baby.
Right.
This child protection plan focuses purely on that, and it asks for a number of things. It asks that the hospital informs me and my manager or my department here when you're admitted to hospital and you're going into labour. It asks them to inform us when your baby is born, so that we're able to go down to the courts, because we can't go to court before your child is born.
Right.
So we would intend on the day the child is born to make an application to the courts.
Right.
We would be asking you not to remove yourself or your baby from the hospital until the court has made a decision.
What's the procedure on removal at the hospital? How long will I have with her? Because I want to get my head around this. I want some time with her to say goodbye, right?
I would not be wanting, because that links in with your wish to be breastfeeding, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And my understanding about breastfeeding is it is crucially important in the first couple of days.
It is, ideally, yeah.
That the nutrients and the process of the feeding occurs.
Yeah, definitely,
Hello.
yeah. Morning, we're asking how much we're here in about 10 or 15 minutes. You can
Few times you can catch up. Thank you very much. From my understanding, I think it's important for you to be in hospital with your baby for at least 2 to 3 days.
Yeah. Right.
To start that process.
Right.
You could give birth on a Friday, you could give birth on a Saturday. The courts are not going to possibly make a decision there and then on that day. What I'd be saying is, I would like you and your baby to stay in hospital until the courts have made a decision. Okay?
Yeah.
What I wanted to do today was to be sure that yourselves as midwives liaise with the hospital about this is what our plan is and this is what we're wanting. I want you to be sure with yourselves that you don't look to take yourself and the baby out of hospital until the court has made that decision.
Right.
And I also wanted to make sure that you continue to look after yourself and attend all your necessary health appointments that you've got, because you're in the latter stages of your pregnancy and your own health is the most important aspect. If Vanessa is feeling well enough and able enough, she is very more than welcome to come down to the court, and I'm very much sure that the hospital staff will certainly be able to care for the baby there. That is not a problem at all. Okay. As I said, that plan is there, and what me and Louise need to do is just to liaise and to make sure that that's in place, and for you guys to know that's what we're doing. The courts, however, may not agree with our plan. What we also have to then think about is a child protection plan that looks at you at home with your baby.
That would be better.
That's where the courts are going to decide, okay? That's for the courts to decide. If that's your opinion, you feel that would be better.
Yes, it would be better.
What we're being told by, and what I would analyse from what I've read so far, there is no immediate risk to your child from yourselves. That's my understanding from reading documents. One of the other areas I'm aware of, Vanessa, is your wish to breastfeed.
Yes.
Some women can breastfeed and they choose to breastfeed up to the age of 10 years of age. Some women wish to breastfeed longer, but they can only, through their own body, able to breastfeed for a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Okay. From my experiences and my knowledge, what we have done in the past when a child's been in foster care is we have been able to facilitate breast milk being transported to the foster placement for the foster carer to use.
Right. Expressing.
And I'm thinking here about equipment.
We can sometimes loan the breast pumps out from the hospital. The special care unit do have some pumps which they are sometimes willing to loan out, so that could be a possibility for Vanessa.
How do you feel about expressing, Vanessa?
I'd rather do it properly, but
But if the child needs,
skin contact, don't you?
yeah.
but if the baby needs feeding
Feeding, it's got to be fed somehow, you know.
2 o'clock in the morning, it's not right for the child to be transported in that sort of distress and screaming and wanting feeding immediately.
Well, no.
I am sorry.
No, okay, Paul.
You're the health visitor, aren't you?
You work away. We're just talking about breastfeeding.
Yes.
And we're working on the scenario that daughter is in foster placement.
Yeah.
And Vanessa's and Martin's wish for the child to be breastfed.
Right.
And that it's not right for a child that needs feeding at 2 o'clock in the morning to be having to wait and to be taken over to the mother to be breastfed. And I think from what I pick up we're all in agreement of that. That's right, isn't it, Vanessa?
Yeah.
From my experience and knowledge, in terms of the storage of the breast milk, it is important for hygiene.
Yeah.
It can be only kept refrigerated for
24 hours.
For 24 hours.
Yeah. And it can be frozen for 3 months. Breast milk now.
And because if I don't have all the information, that mind becomes closed. I'd like to understand your ideas of the support and help you got from professionals down there. What was good, what wasn't good? Well, you probably talk about what was bad from your viewpoint. I'd like to talk to you about the risks that people thought your children were at, how you felt about those risks, yeah? How you feel now about things now, really, as well, to get that understanding. Would that be okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I've got a couple of dates, possibilities. I've got one next week, on next Thursday,
What time, love?
end of the day, 4 o'clockish.
Yes, because Thursdays I normally do
Charlie.
Charlie. I normally finish about 3 o'clock.
So if I was to say 4 o'clock would be a good time.
Yeah.
You'll have to get back, Martin.
Where would you feel more comfortable sitting down and talking? Here or at home?
So,
Yeah, at home. Okay. One thing I will say to you and I'll ask you is, I know you've got a webcam in the top corner.
oh, it's not a webcam, it's a security camera.
Security camera, so you can't video from it.
No.
Okay, fine.